y'all can do now.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Houston Texans.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Here's Harrison Beavis to get this one started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. This connects with Schultz. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tyrone Tracy now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Hits him on the in route. And he drives it up to the 24. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
From the gun, here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's a Bonnie Conda. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this one won't get there. He's stopped short of the end zone, and their bid for the lead fails as this one remains 7-6. Levis ready to send this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And they had a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tried to throw on first down. Buying some time right. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running left with Pacheco. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 7-point lead in the first. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Giants 6.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over first and 10. At their own
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Christian Harris on the stop. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's now second and 6.
Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Catch me left side by Amuka. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Tracy on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10. Handoff headed left. It's a Conda. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second and pretty long here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs them up 5. Here comes second and long. Back to throw. Here starts. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Third down now. Here starts. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
15 yards. And the Giants first down.
Going on first down. It starts. He finds Neighbors right side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game in the first half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you've got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd down.
Cordell Flott on the coverage.
All right.
They'll air it out on 3rd. So this one on the defense. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Running it after the penalty. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. offense up to the line fast.
Another Texans first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans go up by 12. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They can get this back. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a first down. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of a great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 23-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Abani Kanda. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 yards on the play.
On 1st down, here's Dart. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game in the first half.
Giants.
When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, Stroud. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Swat. Another swat. Today.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now lead by 10. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
Giants 20. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New York.
They'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. And he is down to the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First down.
Here's Dart now. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
One play action with Dart. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Dart gonna throw again. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Throw in here just before halftime. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants first down.
Dart's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. give your quarterback a chance.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
On the quick.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, let's go. 118, what's that?
Stroud. To the right side, caught by Wilson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It's a pickup of 3.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 19-yard line.
Oh, man.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. Breaks the tackle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. flag is down here. This might be a free play. Connecting on the slant. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going on first down. It's Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Catch made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the third. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
Nevis on for the extra point.
Nevis with a point after. And the Giants make it an 11-point ball game.
Giants 27.
Nevis ready to send this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down. Texans to the line. First and 10.
Already.
Running right is Pacheco. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the gun, Sprout. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Along the sideline, past midfield. By a man, he's in the clear. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-possession game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Here's Tracy on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Under the gun this time, here's Dart. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down. Dart's out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Shotgun now on third down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Giants
Dart going to throw again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. All set now. First and 10.
and 10 at the 13.
Looking inside the red zone. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams with
Touchdown, New York. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So Dart and this offense getting set to go for two.
The Giants will line up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for two, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. They get the two out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it off. I'll make you look good. He did right there.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the
1st down from the 42. From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. 1st and 10 from the 32. Abani Kanda now up the middle. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Offense to the line fast. To throw, here's Dart. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Back to throw, here's Dart. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw by Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. The right side hauled in by Collins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Tony. 11.
To the air, Stroud. Right side, this is Egbuka. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now again to Abanikanda. This is close, but he is not in the end zone. Blocked by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 1-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. He'll throw from his end zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push the lead to 2 scores now.
Texans 51, Giants 42.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Gets another one into the hands of Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Giants first down.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. Actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Darts out of the shotgun. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. This is Pacheco. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
There you go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go. Good.
From the gun, Stroud. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit.
Sets up 4th down.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Come on. Set. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Go.
On the carry, this is Avani Conda. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Avani Conda. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the gun, here's Avani Conda. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's a give for Abanikanda. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Houston calls it second timeout. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Looking to throw it. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minutes.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And they've taken back the lead. So it's a win for the Texans. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you...
see everybody do this.
Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I get, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Chillin' in the bill, yeah, we getting bottles in up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.